Hello everyone, I'm Amari and welcome back to Yes Your Grace. We're just about to start a wedding, so let's get on to week 9. Ah, so fulfilling to see all of this done, and look, I've caught up on resources. I'm doing okay with supplies. This is kind of weird because I'm just kind of like hovering between not having enough and, you know, but we'll sort it out. All right, wedding time. Ready? The King of Davern and Athena make an alliance treaty to join forces against Radovia. Ekem. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And damn it. Ivo, are you all right? Of course, I'm perfectly fine, thank you, Your Grace. So, like I said, company, my wife, yes, here's to that. Oh no, what's wrong with him? Forgive me, father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say, I hope I didn't offend you. You look, that's an interesting choice of dress, by the way. Sorry, it was cheap. Oh, Ivo, he's a good lad. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lursa? To be honest, I don't know what Ivo is like. Bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that. I will be on my way, if you will excuse me. Talus. Oops. About the Radovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. This guy's evil. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine, and the band was blah. I looked for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sedani. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it? A Kaladi's recipe? Ha! Did you see her dress? Hey, don't make fun of her dress. She could have worn a rag and you wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. These snails are extremely undercooked. Tifa? What snails? It's not part of the menu. Smudge! Oh, the party went better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I've wasted, I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Talus! Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast, drink at least one more time with us. See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. It's gonna be poison. It's poison! Until the ill-fated toast, that is. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Cough, cough. Eric, do something. Send for the doctor. Well, don't just stand there, idiots. You heard the king, go, go, go. I don't have the medicine. Shit, Talus was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. If I had the medicine... Is he? Father?
Yes.
Your Grace! Father? Oh, damn it. Does this mean we lose our army? How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight. The King of Athena, Talus, is dead. Ivo, you're Talus's only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. Oh shit, I really messed up by giving that medicine away for the peasant. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new King of Athena, my first order is to... Withhold the armies that my father promised to you, and I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus's death unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Athena. What? Lursulia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Shit. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, this wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands. It's this dude. This dude is the one that did it. This dude right here. Have courage, my darling. Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available in the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You will see the cost added to the summary. Well, I'm hiring one. Okay. Oh, no. I'm hiring Stan. How do I hire more than Stan? I need Stan and a friend to go prove that I'm innocent in this. Save and continue. Revno, week 10. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. That was useful. Thank you. Surely you can remember more than that. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Lursulia's dress a bit too much, if you asked me. But nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are again deeply sorry about your daughter, Lord Etten. Thank you, Your Grace. My wife is still in mourning. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Athena. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Redovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords, in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you, too. 230 men and 6 gold. Okay, what's in it for you? That would be great. Thank you, Lord Etten. Not so fast, Your Grace. I can't simply give everything away for nothing, can I? Lurs from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise, foods as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries and my men will aid you in battle, Your Grace. That seems easy. I'll see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over, see what we can do. I have also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payments for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. Shit. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps our servants will shine some light on the case? You can now use the map to explore locations and help locals to try and gain extra resources. Open the map by clicking map button below. I just need more generals. I need more agents. Oops. Okay, you know what? Let's just pick one. Quasano. Just go. Just go. Go. Go explore. Go. Don't even think about it. Just head out there. I'll sort out what's going on here. We should see what's going on with those spices. Would you like to invite Lurs, Your Grace? Oh yeah. Sure. Let's invite him. Just open the allies panel, Your Grace. Lurs can be invited from there. Allies. Whoa, to prepare for battle you need to make alliances with lords. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lord offerings are shown to the right of their profile. Lures. She already gave me her stuff. Alright. We can work with this. Lures. What are you still doing here? Dear father, we have arrived. Athena is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscape here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Athena. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all those rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest, looking over everything. Now I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Lorsulia. Ah, yes, Athena can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Lorsulia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? Not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Okay, I'll do that. Let's do that now. And then see the petitioners after. Dibawo. They're probably here in the gardens. They're always there. Oh, here. Asalia. Yes, father? I hate that you had to see that. Oh, Lorsulia sent a letter. Your sister has arrived safely in Athena. She said she would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Lily, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. I hate that you had to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then, although Lorsulia's dress was rather embarrassing. Can't believe you chose that one for her. I'd never let you choose my dress. Well, we'll see about that. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? Well, it was between the free one and then the one on the loan, and I wasn't gonna take the one on loan because who takes a loan on a wedding dress? It's insane. And then I couldn't afford the other one. I was short like 2 gold. Audrey said I can review the evidence here, so let's take a look. I don't have any evidence. Cool. At least there's somewhere to do that. Sidani. Your Grace. How are you doing? Is everything alright, Sidani? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Oh, she's... Oh no. Dusty is gone and now Smudge is... Well... Smudge is 6 feet underground. No, in someone's tummy, actually. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Lily. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? I'm sorry she had to go. I couldn't keep her here. She had to go, Sidani. One day, you'll also find a prince you'll want to go with. Ew, I hate boys. I'll never do that. By the way, Lorsulia wrote a letter. I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no. Tell her Asalia's read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, silly pickle. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. Goodbye. See you later, silly pickle. I'll come back here with the evidence after I talk to the petitioners. I just want to talk to my family first. Oh, Aurelia. Darling, what happened at the wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Larsulia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll go get some rest. She rests a lot. I'll let you rest. Alright. Throne room. Let's get rid of these petitioners. Who's this guy? What does he hold? A servant. You called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Calm down. It's alright. I wasn't saying you did anything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace, I knew nothing. But the dungeon guard might know something. He was mentioned you saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search, then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. He sounds so crazy. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Our general will find your son. Shit, we don't have enough generals. Let's pay. Here's some gold to find a general. I mean, we have some gold. Here's some gold. I believe it could be enough to cover your loss. I get paid for losing my son? That's wonderful. Thank you, Your Grace. Grazna, go send all the other little brats into the forest. No. Nope. No. That was the last time I paid for your son. Oh my god. What if she did it? She went there. Invite is already sent him. Let's go talk to the dungeon guy. Dungeon guard. Paying for people's sons going missing. Weird. Alright, dungeon guard. How can I help? I have heard you know something about Talus's death. Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I have found this. Some kind of tooth, I think? How did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. Never left the dungeons, of course. Until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual checks of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking Dusty's tooth? I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Did my daughter poison him? I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. Did you have anything to do with Talus's death? I would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do something from behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. I'm gonna go check out this tooth in the council chamber. Okay, tooth. Seek expert. How do I seek expert? Big pointy animal or monster tooth? Oh, it's big, not a cat then. We don't have big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. Okay, I don't know how to use this, but there's the tooth. Darling, I have a lead on the investigation. I've found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. Lord Sulia sent a letter. Her daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Athena. I'm quite jealous of her. Athena is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours, too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all of these new things and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. I'll see you later. Oh. Damn, I look so tired. Or maybe I'm just old. Throne room. Okay, I need investigation progress. I prepared a table. Yep. We can question lords about the items we've found so far. Oh, we can. How? Oh, shoot. We find as they will be shown on there together with the information we have gathered about each one. We can question lords about that. Oh. Let's write a letter to Lord Sulia. Of course, what should I write? Ask her about herself. Ask her about herself. Ask Lord Sulia how she is and what she does with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. That's it? How do I hire a hunter? Maybe I have to hire it from the evidence table? I don't understand. I need to seek an expert. Oh. Oh, because I'm already getting the lures. How do I get a hunter? Maybe it's going into the next week I get a hunter? Maybe. Alright, let's try it. Your army needs food. Yeah. To stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost to maintain. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on Pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep costs, you will lose some soldiers. Shoot. Oh. I can have another general. I can have Stan and another general. Pay for grain. Okay, so I'm paying that. Oh wait, no. That is being paid. Okay. Map. Let's get a general. And then the next week we'll get stables. Yeah. I have to do this one at a time. I mean, I could... Oh, Carnival. No, is... Gain 5 boosted contentment. 1 use. Let's do that later. Grevno, week 11. Alright, General, what have you got for me? Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I've helped him out, and in return he gave me this gold. Oh, sweet. 11 gold. Oh, that was so good. What a good lad. Okay, that's all for now. I mean, it's kind of good to send him out to do this. I mean, that was well worth it. Luba. Go there. Go. Alright. Here's Lurs. You called for me, Your Grace? I heard about... I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a healthy animal. No holes or chips. Not sure what animal it could have come from. Not much of an expert on beasts. Alright, I've heard about spices. I've heard that you've stopped supplying Branco with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with Prakis to get fortune dabs. Some call it Deepu Dabu? What? But it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Radovia. I can help if you aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational. Drugs, highly addictive. It's particularly popular among priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Prakis. That's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plan. Don't buy any Oracle Dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. Yeah, I'm gonna lock up all those drug dealers. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. Ah. Should I invite Lord Etten? Yeah. I will first talk to Etten. I will see what Lord Etten has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Lord Grays. Our progress. Oh. Make sure... Okay, that's all. That's all for now. We're just saying it's true before we decline Etten's alliance. You can find Etten in the alliance pen. He should be here next week. Okay, let's do that. Invite Etten and be like, yo, are you selling drugs? Pietro. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I can't think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, that they will know, and that is worse, right? I think we both have an... How can I help you? How can I help you if you won't tell me exactly what's happening? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I just saw... I saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person is listening? I don't want to imprison him. He sounds like he's honestly just maybe a little bit crazy. But what if he doesn't come back? Or what if the person, like, kills him? Someone's after him. Okay, wait. Someone is after him. He's been running here for like how many weeks? This is the first time he's actually talked to me. I kind of want to imprison him just so that I could go interrogate him. Can I interrogate people? I mean, I could, but then he's going to be stuck with the Radovian. Screw it. I'm so sorry, buddy. You're going to go... This is for your own good. You're being a little bit nutty. All right. I think we both have enough of this in prison. You'll spend some time in our dungeons. I knew it. I knew it was you. Calm down, it's gonna be alright. The guard by the exit will take care of you. I'll come and see you later. It's for your own good, okay? Sidani. Your Grace. I hate that Lorsolia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can. It was cheap. It was free. Mother said Lorsolia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lorsolia about her cat, about the cat father? Where does she sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? I will ask about... I can't promise anything. I can try asking her, Sidani. Please do, Your Grace. I mean, we can write. We can write a fair amount. It's just we choose not to. Unless it's because a pigeon can't really carry that much paper. Asalia. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today? Please. Of course. I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Alright, this peasant. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. Oh no, they set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. Don't have the general. 14 supplies. Ooh, I'm gonna run dangerously low on these supplies. 14 supplies. I believe that this should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, this is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Oh, that was kind of a high-risk thing. That's a lot of grain that yeah, a lot of supplies that I just gave. But hopefully the lone guy comes back and I can get more. Alright, gardens. Let's duel with our daughter. Here we go. Asalia, time to kick your butt. Yes, father? How's your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Yeah, I know. Ah, too slow. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something, besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the garden since then. What? Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. Huh? In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk, half her size, she panicked. Ew. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Ew. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. This daughter is such a troll. Sidani actually cried when she found out the thing was stuck. Oh, Asalia. Come on, father. You have to admit, this is funny. She's such a troll. Only a little bit, I guess. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. Haha, no. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Ew. She pisses me off. She's such a troll. Alright, little girl. Your Grace, do you want to talk about the skunk? Asalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes are shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. So I took Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, father. Hope you forgive me. Of course I forgive you. There's an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Bye. See you later, silly pickle. This is my favorite. Middle daughter is... Alright, Pietro. How are you doing in there? Oh, Your Grace. I feel safer in here. I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. See? Isn't this much better? I have my friend here and no one can come inside. I wish I'd just asked you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. I'm glad you feel safer. You are right. No one is going to come here looking for you. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? He has an army? Yeah, I know. But I couldn't tell them what's going on, or it could have been one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pietro. Let the guards know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. His army of four people? Okay. I'll take it. Alright, bye-bye.
It's so good.
Wow, he's... Who would have thought that being in prison would make someone happy? But I'm glad. I just need to know how I can get some hunters. Well, we've already invited Etten. What does this mean? Alright, next week. Right, so now we have 45 gold. We're running low on these supplies, but hopefully the bank loan guy will be back soon. So let's start getting training grounds going. Gain 10 army per week. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Save and continue. Grevno, week 12. There we go. General. Audrey. Audrey has something to say. How's our investigation going? I found this animal tooth, but I don't know how it ended up in our castle. I prepared a table for you. Yes, I know. You should invite lords and question them. Might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Alright. Your Grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they know it was thanks to the king. Did that help? Oh, everyone's hella happy. Perfect. Lord Etten, how may I be of service, Your Grace? I have this animal tooth. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? What is an animal tooth doing in your wine cellar? Looks like someone had lost it. I'm trying to find its owner. I don't know, Eric. Probably someone who's interested in animals or creatures, shall I say? I know why you need spices. I've heard what you needed those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical uses more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. It doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's going to get out to the people anyways. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. You just pass it on. Don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. And in return, I will always be in your service. I have a location near Beltois that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent its way, and maybe he could give us a hand. Also, if anything out of the ordinary happens, then make sure I'm the first to know. We'll keep an eye on other sellers. If anyone comes selling, make sure to buy a pack or two. I will be able to double your earnings. If you do right by me, I will be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. I can't be a drug dealer. I'm being good king. Benevolent and rightful king. Righteous king. I'm not gonna help you with that. Nope. I won't help. Never say never. Wait, you didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw in something extra for your efforts. Alongside 230 men, I will throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Radovians won't know what hit them. Oh, and I think I just remembered something about the night Tallies died. I'd had a fair bit of drink at this stage, so everything was kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. Is this a houndtooth? If you haven't already, you might want to poke around in there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. You may take your leave. Your Grace. Eden's offer is very generous, Your Grace. We could certainly use the hounds and army in the battle, but as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problem later. I don't want to do a dust trading. If we decide to help Eden, we can be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer for an army. We shouldn't allow dust sales in Davern. Gods know what havoc this substance will cause in the future. Better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. Of course, Your Grace. In that case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business. Send a general to Kaski as soon as possible to shut down that trading site he was talking about. And if we ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while, just to discourage further sales. Lurs will be happy to hear this, so after we have done what he asked for, we should invite him over. I agree. I wonder if we can Kaski. Yeah. Let's do that for Lurs. Alright. Who else could we invite? Let's wait till later. Is this a new pet you're hiding there, silly pickle? Your Grace, may I introduce you to... the Stabber! Oh no! The Hedgehog! The Stabber? Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has velvety, yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top is a whole different story. On top, he is a scary stiff stabber. How did you come up with this? You know the tale of Hansen? No. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on the Black Rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped a king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. It turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him. And when she proved her love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. This story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. The Witcher? It's a old man, white hair killing monsters is The Witcher. It's a very silly. But Danica likes this one a lot. So does HeyAmarii. See? I will turn the stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the stabber is a prince, he can help me get Lully back. I'm sure she would like him more than I will. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Fine. Keep the stabber. Very well, keep the stabber close to you, but don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the stabber. It's the stabber! The stabber's on a mission, and he is about to stab someone. I like her. At least she will be occupied? Not sure that's a good thing. Pheasant. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They've killed an entire family. We are counting on your help. On help from Your Grace. Your General, Your Grace. We should keep an eye on those bandits. Make sure Radovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there is no place for such behavior. Crap, we need more generals. There's no way I can help. Can't help everyone. Ready your pitchforks and keep your eyes open. Maybe they won't show up again. God damn it! We would feel safer with a royal army at our side, but I understand. Well, if only I could just hire more generals. I just have the one. Why don't I have more than one? Okay, we're gonna I mean, he's already heading here. Yeah. Allies. We need to invite someone. Let's see if there's anyone on the map that I can do things with before I send it for an ally. Oh, here, bedchamber. Aurelia. Darling, I have a lead on the investigation. Not really. Lord Etten visited me. It turns out he is trading oracle dust and wants my help with it. Lord Lors doesn't approve of the business. He thinks it's bad for people. Both of the lords have promised to send us their armies if we help him. But really, I don't know what to think about it. Well, do you really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have side effects. If more people start using it with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with the things going wrong. Then again, it might also be that nothing bad happens. What do you think? I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, just because they use it. After the war with Radovia, if things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Etten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about. It's fine, my dear. Let me know if you need to discuss anything else. She gets awful advice. It's like, here, let's support him while we need him and then just like toss him to the side. That's a great way to handle it, lady. I wonder if we can just like invite whichever ally. 300, 150, 80, 130. Let's invite the one with 300, Lena. Or could we invite him? No, we need evidence. We need evidence. We can't invite Lena. Alright. And then we'll end this week. What can I do now? If only I can get more agents. Okay, gold is pretty sparse this week. Why is gold sparse this week? Because we spent a lot. Oh. Is this recurring? No, right? No, it's not. It was the one payment and then I'm getting the 10 per week. Okay. Okay. I'll wait until next week before we do the stables. Can't afford the carnival. There's no way. Save and continue. Grevno, week 13. Let's deal with the pigeon first. Dear father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Athena. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Athena and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Yours, Lorsulia. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways. I'm not sure I like it. We should ask Lorsulia about something else. Ask her about Dusty? Yeah, let's ask her about Dusty. Wait, let's ask her about Dusty. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sedena keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Okay. General, what did you find? Your Grace. The situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Etten's dust wares. Okay, then I can send for Lars. Lady Lena. Wait. Where is it? The spices. Two things that Lord Lors has asked for. Imprison anyone who's selling oracle dust and visit Kaski and close the oracle. Okay. I don't care about that. Lady Lena, a pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. And my biggest condolences about Talus, although I didn't like him at all. Anyways, Lursa's explained your situation to me. I believe I can help. For something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give to... Oh, another daughter. Give to my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter, Asalia, to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and as a start, I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Redovia. And along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. What do you say? Woo! Although we could get rid of Asalia, she's kind of a pill. Let me think about it. I mean, we can get rid of Asalia, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do. It wouldn't be so bad losing the troll of the family. This is a fair agreement. These times are tough and we should support each other. But let us celebrate once Redovia is defeated. That's most wonderful. I will get my little boy ready. I hate to say this, but just make sure Asalia is wearing something more elegant than an old curtain. Oh, and as for Redovia, my men will join you in battle as promised, Your Grace. Yes. Sorry, Asalia. I'm shipping you off. You were kind of a pain in my ass anyways. So what are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Ass, tell me what you did. I mean, her nickname is even Ass. Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother will tell me what you did if you don't. I'd better start sweeping before she finds me. The hell did you do, girl? Pain in my Asalia. Alright, peasant. No, wait. Come over here. I'm gonna ask you. Your Grace. Okay, I'm gonna find out what you did before I talk to these peasants. Darling. Memo. What did Asalia do? You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle? This must have been serious. Oh, Eric, she's behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh gods. It didn't end well. The servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek. You shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We need to pay more attention to her, especially now Lily is not here. What do you think about finding Asalia a prince? Lady Lena came to me with a proposition. Asalia, she's still young. I thought we would have had to think about it until after the battle. I know, but we are in a very difficult situation. I'm not sure if I can prove my innocence during the royal trial. And if I can't, we'll need as much help as we can from the other lords. We've already given away one of our daughters to help in this battle. I know, it's not how I imagined finding husbands for my daughters. This has been a very difficult decision, but there's no other choice. I know, we need the help, but is there really no other way? I don't think so. Lady Lena doesn't live far away. At least we'll be able to see Asalia often. Alright then, should I start preparing for another wedding? No, honey, we'll deal with all the preparation after the battle. That's fine. I hope everything will work out well. Alright. We can get rid of her now, though. I wouldn't be upset about that. Esta. Grown. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I know I am probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I have asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest we had a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray, Your Grace. Without it, they're depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. What? How is the general gonna help? He's gonna dig? That doesn't make any sense. But I guess What? I guess. Can I just give her money instead? I don't have that much. But I can't send my general. Doesn't make any sense to send a general. What he's gonna do? Dig around? That's why I'll have to give her gold. Take this gold and pay someone to help you. You should find someone in the market you can hire. Why does it cost 12 gold to do that? Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much. I've got to say, I wasn't expecting you to help us. I'll make sure our people know about your good heart. I hope your tree is going to be all right. I need gold so badly. Oops, get back on that throne. Peasant. Your Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books, and decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? Tell me more. I'm listening. Oh, how fantastic. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good, generally, if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have 1 pack of dust for just 7 pieces of gold. Jeez, I would have been so rich. If you're tempted to gather another sack, I might throw it in for another 5 gold. That would be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. Your place is in the dungeons! I won't allow Oracle dust in Davern. Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My guards will take care of you at the exit. I think we should check with Lors, Your Grace. We have some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. Allies. Lors, invite. Oops. Exciting times, this. I wonder if there's anywhere else I can go around. Can I talk to him in the dungeons and interrogate him? I can, I think. Are you feeling any better? Oh, goodbye. Oh, there he is. Peasant. Your Grace. I can't bear this place. Please get me out. I don't know your Grace disapproves of the dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in Davern will be imprisoned. You'll stay here till Lord Lurs arrives. As long as I don't die from boredom first. Yeah, you will, probably will. I still can't talk to her? Alright. Let's do... Oh, there's still an agent. Right. Wallow me. Yeah, wallow me. General sent. Amazing. Yep, everything's taken care of. Week 13 at an end. Okay, I cannot afford stables. I'm gonna need... Yeah, I'm gonna need to wait until next week to get the stables. Oh, no. Yeah. Save and continue. Grevno, week 14. Alright, let's do the pigeon first. The craft with flourish no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, where the dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. That's a threat. Can you make any sense of this, Audrey? I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the Oracle dust, though. We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. It's your call, Your Grace. I'm gonna give it to Lurs. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village has problem with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful, and he paid me for this gold. Awesome! We can afford it now. Oh, so worth it. Lures. Lars? You have called for me, Your Grace. It's probably Lars. Lars? Yeah. I have done your tasks. Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Etten's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we definitely help reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Etten not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make coin now. That's why I've had to start trading with Radovians. Are you mad? That's supporting our enemy. We're going to war with them. I suppose so, but they're helping us too. I'm not sure that I hate this guy. I helped him with something and he's not going to help me. I'm sure that's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold. Otherwise, I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments, though. I need to keep my business running or else I must wrap it all up. If you don't like any of these options, then I suppose we must part ways? He pisses me off. 3 gold a week. I'm gonna be losing 3 gold a week to fund. Then I might as well pay for these armies. I thought that he was gonna lend them to me and then I don't have to pay for them. But here I am. What do I do? He can't be funding the army. Well, he's not really funding. It's having the Radovians fund the army. Ah! Ah, okay. No, I need my gold. This is such a difficult decision. I need my gold. I need his army. But I can keep his army and my gold. I will keep his army. I'm not gonna part ways. I will keep his army and my own gold. Why would I pay for something I don't need? Yeah. Keep selling to the Radovians. As long as they keep paying, then I'm game. Great! You will see, Your Grace. I won't change a thing. The secret message is for you. I found this message. Oh, perfect. That's all for now. I don't know. He seems very sketchy to me now. This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. I agree. I don't know. I feel like I did a bad thing there. Okay, merchant. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. The business was going so well, but lately I've had some troubles and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. But some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. At first it was fine, just some girls lurking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People are only visiting for the girls. Although my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say, it attracts customers, but the panders essentially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they will just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. Where's the option of... Why don't you start pandering too? We can make a lucrative business out of pandering. You should be happy with the extra money. If you throw these people out, you'll risk having to close down your tavern. You should try to work with them so you can both profit. That's a good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat the women very well. I don't want to support them unless there's a way I can control the situation. I agree, I was going to suggest this. Why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they're very expensive. My sales did go up, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. Yo. 20... can I profit off of this? This is a tavern I run, right? 28G is all I can give you. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much. Okay, take this gold, hire the guards. You shouldn't give up your tavern so easily. Yes, Your Grace, I'll make sure there is no more violence in my tavern. I'll be able to just throw anyone out who make trouble. God, that hurt. I have 2 gold left. And I haven't gotten any evidence, Sidani. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sidani. Well, I made Danica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay it back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich? Are you serious? I'm gonna have to turn my daughter down? Because we literally... it's fine. It's 1 gold. Here, 1 piece of gold. Don't lose it. Give it back. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh, my silly pickle. I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. We are poor. We are very, very poor. Oh, God. We're not going to survive this week. Oh, God. We are not going to survive this week. Let's send General or Bird out. Oh, allies. Who has the next most number? Let's send... This guy has 180? Or do we need to talk to Etten again? Well, we'll deal with him later. He's red right now. He probably hates us. Okay. Noaxi. Let's do this guy. Alright, so we send him out. We have nowhere to send our general out. God damn it. We're gonna have to just end the week. Alright, so we will end it here at week 14. And thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode of Yes, Your Grace. Take care, everyone.